こんにちは、皆さん。今日、私たちは日本語を勉強しています。質問があれば、私に聞いてください。Greetings, everyone. Today we are studying Japanese. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask me at any time. I want to continue with immersion with Card Captor Sakura.
あなたこそどうして黒カードのこと知ってるのよ。
お前には関係ない。残りは俺が探す。貸せ。
ダメなの。これは私がキャロちゃんと。
そうか、そのポケットか。
さくらちゃん。さくらちゃん。
てめえ、うちの妹に何してやがる。
お兄ちゃん、大丈夫ですか、さくらちゃん。お兄ちゃん、大丈夫ですか。
大丈夫ですか、Sakura-chan? Are you alright, Sakura?
さくらちゃん、大丈夫ですか、さくらちゃん。なんともないよ。それよりお兄ちゃん、大丈夫ですか、さくらちゃん。なんとも。
なんともないよ。それより、お兄ちゃん。Let's see. Non-tomo. So, それよりoni. Yeah, this 90 with different particles tends to have slightly different nuances. Let's see. Non-tomonai. It's no big deal. It's not a problem. It's nothing. Sore yori. Explain the grammar of see. Non-tomonai is an adverbial phrase meaning not at all or no problem, where non-tomo acts as an intensifier for the negative verb nai. Okay. Explain in more detail. See, non-tomo, an verb that, when paired with a negative verb, intensifies negation. Let's see. Non-tomo by itself. What's that come to? Non-tomo. Really, very, extremely, okay. Not anything. It's an adverb that when paired, it's treated as an adverb even though it's just a noun with two particles. Let's see, when paired with the negative verb, it intensifies the negation. Okay. Unlike ie or no or daijobu, non-tomonai emphatically dismisses the premise of a question. It asks someone, if someone asks, "Are you hurt? Is this a burden?" or replying non-tomonai asserts there is absolutely zero issue. It's nothing of the sort. It is often used to show resilience or politely minimize a favor someone thinks they are imposing. Let's see. Sorayori, little meaning rather than that. So more than that. So sore that, yori than. It dismisses the previous topic, even if just resolved to introduce a new, often more urgent or important subject nuance. It can imply never mind that, or more importantly. In this sentence, the speaker closes the discussion about their well-being. I'm fine to immediately pivot attention to their brother. It's just the brother's situation is now the priority. I think in this example, it's not so much about the brother's situation. It's basically more saying, like, this situation that just occurred was nothing. So less than that, or in other words, don't think about it. Does non-tomo mean always? Let's see. Does non-tomo mean always? Let's see, when followed with a negative verb like night, it acts as a negative polarity item, meaning not at all or nothing, no problem. Okay. With positive verbs or adjectives, when used with positive statements, it functions as an intensifier. Extremely very inexpressibly, it is often described as a feeling that's hard to put into words. So, inexpressibly delicious. Nantomo oishii. Let's see. Nantomo ienai. I cannot say. Literally, I cannot say anything. This set phrase means indescribable. Okay, yeah, so nantomo does mean in all ways. Even though they're... So nantomo nai, it's like in always doesn't it not exist. In other words, it's nothing. There's nothing to worry about. There isn't a single thing to worry about. So nantomo nai yo. Sore yori oni-chan.
ちゃん大丈夫ですかさくらちゃん。なんともないよ。それよりお兄ちゃん。
見たこともない構えだな。中国憲法か。見たこともない。
Let's see. Mita koto monai. So Mita koto, seen thing. So mita koto monai. So never seen at all thing.
構えだな。
Kamae dana, kamae, and then Chugoku something. I know that kanji has to do with way, so I'm assuming he's talking about a fighting style in this context. Komae, structure, construction, appearance, posture, readiness. Probably from Komaeru. Kamaeru. To set up, to have at the ready, e.g. a gun, to hold in preparation, to adopt a posture, to assume a stance. So, Komae, this should be Ichidan, yes, okay, so Komae da. Okay, yeah, this definition is right, it's more like, it's just the past tense of this. So, never seen of, never, so, never seen such a thing's stance. Doing it, doing the stance. So I've never, I guess, never seen such a stance in his past, I guess. Then, na, Chugoku, uh, Hinpo, Chinese martial arts, Chugoku Hinpo. Let's see. Okay, this is fist and this is method. So the fist method. So Chinese fist method or Chinese martial arts. Chugoku Hinpo. And this is supposed to translate to... That's a stance I've never seen before. Let's see. Is that Chinese martial arts? Let's see. What particles are missing from this? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, is this supposed to be the da particle? And not a conjugation, the conjugation kamaeda? Yeah, you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference. You just have to know. Since Ichidan conjugates that way. Isn't this the word Kamaeda? Kamaeda. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is ta da, not ta. Okay. Yes, that is komae. That's right. So that's right. That is the particle. So that uh okay. So the top part's just the first sentence. That's an ending particle. So uh I've never seen this stance before. Is that Chinese martial arts or eh, interesting they use koto instead of mono for this though. Usually koto's for non-physical things, and a stance would be a physical thing. But maybe maybe it's uh because the koto's in reference to the things he's seen, and so he hasn't. So what you've seen isn't a physical thing once you've seen it and it's in the past. It's basically just in your memories kind of thing, and a memory would be considered maybe a non-physical thing. So mita koto monai kara kamae. So mita koto monai kamae da na. So mita koto monai kamae da na chugoku. Okay. Ku chugoku henpo ka mita koto monai kamae da na chugoku henpo ka. Or I've never seen that martial arts form before. Is this Chinese martial arts? Or I've never seen that form before. Is this Chinese martial arts?
見たこともない構えだな。中国拳法か？
Oi or hey. Atta yo. I have it. Wait. I found it. Okay, I guess I found it would also mean sort of the same thing. I have it, aka I found it. Oi, atta yo.
Yuki? ユキ
Right, look at his feet when he jumps that fence. I don't even think he was supposed to put his feet on the fence. That would take ridiculous upper body strength to pull off.
おーい、あったよ。肉まんあったよ。はい。
Anyway, okay.
あったよ。肉まんあっ
Nikuman Atayo.
たよ。はい。
Okay. Nikuman, I think that's what they call meat buns, like buns wrapped in that wrap meat. Steamed bun with meat filling, Nikuman. So Nikuman, I have it. And then hi, this hi is like saying sort of like yes, last, and yes, here you go. So hi, and then it's like Yuki, like strange that he found him. So Nikuman, Atayo, hi, Yuki.
おーい、あったよ。肉まんあったよ。はい。
ユキ。
売店にまだあったんだ。あとピザマンと。はい。
ユキ。
売店にまだあったんだ。
Right, ni mara atanda. Stand, stall, booth, kiosk, store, Baitin. Oh, sell and store. Mise, okay. A sell and store, Baitin, okay. Baitin ni mara atta. Okay, so this ni is the source ni. So they're saying the store still had it. Atanda. Okay, and they're using the dot particle here because they want to say it's that the store still had. In other words, you're stating it sort of like a fact kind of thing. That's why they're using da here. So, baita ni mara atanda.
はい。
ユキ。
売店にまだあったんだ。あとピザマンとカレーマンとみんなも食べる？はい。
ユキ。
売店にまだあったんだ。あとピザマン。
Ato pizza, pizzaman to kariman to minamo tabaru. See, pizza. So that's supposed to be like pizza, so a pizza roll, essentially, and a curry roll. Basically, curry in the side of a breaded a bun. And then Mina mo taberu is everyone also eating? Ato. Wait, why would you use Ato here? Is everyone eating later? But pizza. Curry, okay. Okay. Oh, pizza buns, curry buns. Do you guys want some too? Wait, Otto's translated as O? Explain the grammar of... Okay, the point Otto in this phrase is used as a conjunction meaning and also in addition. It is used to add more information or items to the previous statement or list. In this context, it connects pizza, man, and curry to the action everyone also eats, implying that these characters are included in the group eating. In casual conversations, sorekara or soshite, it suggests that the speaker is listing additional elements after having mentioned something else previously. Here it follows the names pizza man and curry man to indicate that, well, those are foods, but yeah, okay. Okay. It does not indicate later in this specific snippet, but rather an additive enumeration. Right, let's see, the reason auto is translated as both after and behind. But usually Ushiro is used as behind, I thought. Oh, that's right, I think auto can also be it. Yeah, is because sequence of events in Japanese behaves similarly to a train. When the head of the train, one's action passes a specific point, there are still potentially many characters, other actions coming after or behind it. So auto de may also be used to alter the meaning of the entire phrase by appearing at the front. This nuance is just auto de sentaku mono hashite ne. Please hang the laundry later. Okay. But that's not the auto we're using. We're using find auto in more detail. Let's see. Auto functions as a casual conjunction meaning and also plus, while its primary definition is after or later, referring to time in spoken Japanese. It is frequently used to append additional items to a list or thought, similar to sorekara or soshite. When used to mean and also auto connects a new item to a previous statement without implying a strict chronological sequence. It signals that the speaker is remembering or adding something extra to what was just said. It is informal and conversational. It suggests a loose connection as speaker is saying "oh" and "also." See, societe neutral connection is logically and sequentially, and then sorekara emphasizes a sequence of time, and after that, auto casual emphasis additional. Okay. So in this case, it's sort of it's like the after of like after that piece of information. So after that, in addition to that piece of information, what particle would auto normally be within this sentence. In this sentence, you provided auto is function as a conjunction, specifically a conjunction and also plus, so it does not take a particle immediately after it in standard usage. However, depending on how the sentence is completed or emphasized, here are the nuances. Okay. Okay, so no particle, it's just being used as a conjunction here. So, ato pizaman, let's see, ato pizaman to kareman to mina mo taberu. Or, so after that, there's a pizza bread roll. Let's see, are they called bread rolls or what do they call them? Buns, I guess. Pizza buns. So after that, pizza buns and curry buns, and oh, is everyone also eating? So ato pizza man to kare man to minna mo taberu.
肉まんあったよ。
ユキ。
売店にまだあったんだ。あとピザマンとカレーマンとみんなも食べる？ちょうど5個あるし。
はい。
ちょうど5個あるし。
ちょうどご、ちょうど、ちょうどごかあるし、はい、so, uh, uh, can, is it all right if I have 5 of them? ちょうど5かあるし。
ユキ。
売店にまだあったんだ。あとピザマンとカレーマンとみんなも食べる？ちょうど5個あるし。
Yeah, this she only means the logical reason in she. Like he ends up stopping it there, but he's not gonna say the reason, the conclusion for why he wants 5, like, because it's hungry, which would be obvious, so why say that? Oh no, he's not saying can I have 5, he says there are exactly 5 of them. Interesting. Okay, so that's what it's saying. Chodo. Sumimasen. Oh, any questions so far? Chodo, exactly, precisely, just right. Somebody I was thinking of another definition for Chodo. So Chodo, exactly, adverb, or fukushi. It comes from the kanji. Street, war, town, counter for guns, tools, leaves, or cakes, something, even number, fourth calendar sign. Let's see, degree, occurrence, okay. So, Chodo, oh, Goko, I thought it was Goka.
Yuki?
売店にまだあったんだ。あとピザマンとカレーマンと、みんなも食べる？ちょうど5個あるし。マンとみんなも食べる？ちょうど5個あるし。ぴったり。ピザマンとカレーマンとみんなも食べる？ちょうど5個あるし。
Yeah, okay, so Goko, or basically, ko is, this is a counter word, so 5 of something, and, let's see, that count is used for, I know that one's one of the most commonly used ones. Let's see. Goko. What is ko used to count? Okay, ko is primarily used to count small, compact, three-dimensional objects that have clear boundaries, such as apples, eggs, or oranges. It is also widely used to apply to gigantic or celestial objects, planets, meteorites, clouds, typhoons, and hurricanes. Tiny entities, cells, viruses, bacteria, grain, or pollen. Empty containers, empty cans, bottles, boxes, where full containers are often used with counters like own or okay, abstract but definite items, like clear ideas, computer files, distinct sport plays. Yeah, as you can see, ko is a very commonly used counter. Okay, so chodo goko aru shi. Hai. Okay. Oh, sure. So in other words, I have exactly 5. Or or like sure I'll have 1. So yes, I'll have 1. Chodo goko aru shi.
ピザマンとカレーマンとみんなも食べる？ちょうど5個あるし。
はい。
1、2、3、4、5。ぴったり。2、3、4。
That's basically a thinking sound, like sort of or well, and then ichi ni san shi go. Pitari. What is pitari? That's exactly right. Find the grammar of explain Pitari more. Onomatopoeic adverb and non-adjective that primarily covers the nuances of exactness, perfect fit, or precision. It is classified as JLPTN3. Okay. Physical fit and tightness. It describes objects fitting together without gaps or clothing fitting the body perfectly. The coat fits me perfectly. Kono koto wa watashi ni pitari au. And this is the matching au, not the meeting au. The one that is just a triangle over a square. So, okay, the lid fits tightly, okay. Exactness and time. Kare wa, kare wa goji pitari ni, suita, from suku, to arrive, okay. So he arrived exactly at 5. Explain the origin of Hikari. The word pitari is not a random sound, but has a clear historical evolution. Okay. The most widely accepted etymology traces back to the archaic root hita, which meant direct, straight, or exact. Transformation occurred over several stages. Hitanari, an archaic adjective, means direct or exact. Hitarito, the adverbial form meaning directly or exactly. Pitarito, a phonetic shift occurring where the initial H sound hardened to a P sound. This is known as phenomenon in Japanese colloquial evolution, often used for emphasis, similar to how ikikaze became hepikaze in dialects, or the emphatic kazepiki. Okay. Pitari. The final form emerged by germinating, doubling the T consonant and adding small sokuon, which adds a nuance of suddenness or firmness or precision. So, ichi ni san shi go pitari. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exactly.
食べる？ちょうど5個あるし。
はい。
1、2、3、4、5。ぴったり。ほら、肉まん。
Hora Nikuman, well, Nikubun? Meat bun? Any questions so far? Okay, no questions. Want to continue? Okay, so look, see, here, there, hey. So hey, meat bun? Hora Nikuman?
ほら肉まん。はい。
なんなのよ。
Okay. Nanna no yo.
なんなのよ。
Or, well, what is that? Nan no yo. Okay, so this is. Let's see. Explain the grammar of. Yes, if I remember correctly, the reason for that na in there is, let's see. Na, okay, this is the abnormal form of the copula da. It is required after non because non acts like a noun. The explanatory construction no da requires the preceding element to be an adnominal form. Thus, nanda becomes, okay, let's see, but in the explanatory context, the nanda constructed to nanda in the speech often spelled, okay, however, in this specific phrase, the structure is effectively non what plus na copula plus no explanatory normalizer. And let's see, this is the no is the explanatory normalizer. Isn't the normalizer supposed to come before the copula. If not, is the copula the grammar of nan no yo? Okay, follows the structure of normalizer no plus copula da nan. It's particle yo, not the other way around. Okay. The role of nan in this phrase nan no. The nan is not the copula, it is the attributive form ren tai ke of the copula da, triggered by the fact that it precedes the normalizer. Okay, so in the attributive form, you put that copula before the normalizer. Okay, so the copula da is technically present, but is deleted or dropped before the explanatory particle no in casual speech. So it would be not nan no da. Is this the same na used in na adjectives? The na in nan no yo is the abnormal form of the copula da, which is the same na used to modify nouns and na adjectives. If you remember, also the na comes from niaru. Essentially, that's yeah, niaru turned into naru, which turned into na. That's why you see naru when you want to make something sound fancy. But it's nothing more than just the na in na adjectives. So what's going on, or what was that? Okay. Nan no yo.
なんなのよ。じゃあ私ここで。
じゃあ私ここで。So essentially, at this location, and I guess she doesn't have to say the rest like I'm leaving now or this is my stop because they know that. So she just says watashi koko de. So where I'll be off then, or where I'm going now. Essentially, you're just dropping the verb because the verb is obvious. So ja watashi koko de.
じゃあ私ここで。うん、またね。また明日。うん、またね。また明日。じゃあ私ここで。うん、またね。また明日。じゃあ私ここで。うん、またね。また明日。
Sounds like she's saying like matashi da. I know that was the kanji for ashita.
うん、またね。
But also know Ashita has multiple pronunciations. Asu. Yep, basically, again, essentially, or in other words, see you again. So, yes, see you again, or yes, again, and then again tomorrow, or see you tomorrow. Let's see, she's pronouncing this as...
じゃあ私ここじゃあ私ここでまたねまた明日またねまた明日じゃあ私ここでまたねまた明日
Let's see. Mata Ashita. Sounding like Matashita. Can you explain why? Pronunciation Matashita is a common colloquial contraction of Mata Ashita. Oh, I see. Yeah, because you just hang the A little longer, and that would be just Matashita. Okay. Driven by rapid speech patterns and phonetic simplification. In fast, casual Japanese, the vowel sound in the middle of words often weaken or drop. The transformation from tachi and ashita is smoothed out, resulting in shita. Colloquial usage. This is shortened form, is informal and widely used in spoken Japanese among friends and family, similar to how tomorrow might be slurred in rapid English. See, it is distinct from the more formal pronunciation asu, or the business term myonichi, which retains the original structure and are not subject to this type of casual contraction. So matashita or mata ashita.
じゃあ私ここでまたねまた明日あれリカちゃんちあっちじゃないよね
So are Rika-chan chi achi janai yone. So achi janai.
あれリカちゃんちあっちじゃないよねあれリカちゃん
Wait a minute, Rika's house isn't that way, is it? Let's see. Now explain the grammar of this. Explain the grammar of When pronounced chi, it is often used in compound words like uchi, my home, or kokchi, the way home. Here it functions as a noun, house. So, akchi, this is a colloquial contraction of ano hoko or asoko, meaning that way. Ano hoko. Ano ho. Direction orientation. Asoko, so achi. See, it is derived from the A series demonstratives indicating distance from both parties. It is often used informally to refer to location or direction. It's janai, the negative form of da, okay. So, what is the origin of akchi? See, akchi originates from the colloquial contraction of the formal demonstrative achida. See, while asoko refers to specific location over there, achida, and its casual form achi primarily refer to direction, the way, or side. However, in modern casual conversation, achi is frequently used interchangeably with asoko to mean the place over there. See, while asoko refers to a specific location over there, achida and its casual form achi primarily refer to direction or that way. So there's kochida, sochida, and achida. Kochida, sochida, achida. This way, that way, what, near no one, okay. So, are Rika-chan chi, so, yeah, are Rika-chan chi, achi janai yone, or with more particles, it would be are Rika-chan wa, yeah, achi janai yone. So, are Rika-chan chi achi janai yone. So,
あれリカちゃんちあっちじゃないよね。これからプレゼントを買いに行かれるそうですわ。
これからプレゼントを買いに行かれるそうです。ですわ。So from this present, see, kai, so kai ni buy, and then ikareru. See, iku would be to go. What's this? How is reru on this? I hear she's going to buy a present now. So, let's see. So, explain the grammar of let's see. So kai, so for the purpose of buying. Ikareru. Wait, no, the potential form would be ikeru, but why is this kanji ikareru? So potential form or honorific passive. So desu wa. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is the hearsay form referring to a so, meaning it is said that, or I heard that. Why is it ikareru and not ikeru? The choice between ikareru and ikeru depends entirely on meaning and politeness level, as they are formed directly and serve different grammatical functions. Ikeru, the potential form. Let's see, ikareru. This form serves two functions. Passive forms. Oh, this is passive. Okay. So receive going. Let's see, passive form to be gone or by someone, to be left behind. Okay. Use, okay, honorific. This is a key usage. Okay, by key usage in your sentence by adding rareru or reru for some verbs, the verb becomes respectful towards the subject, meaning to go with respect to the subject. Why ikareru is used in your sentence. In the sentence, kai ni ikareru so desu wa, the speaker is talking about someone else or someone respected going to buy a present. If you used ikeru, it is said that he or she can go. This would mean the person has the ability or opportunity to go, but doesn't necessarily confirm they will go. Ikareru, it is said that he or she will go. Here, ikareru is the honorific form of to go. It is respectfully describes the actions of the subject actually going, not the ability to do so. So, ikareru is a more polite form of iku. Yes, exactly. Ikareru is the honorific form of iku, making it more polite. Why does the passive form make it more polite? See, the passive form makes it more polite because of a specific cultural linguistic logic, elevating the subject by receiving their actions. In Japanese honorifics, song keigo, using the passive form reru rareru, does not mean the subject is being acted upon in a negative way. Instead, it implies that the speaker is humbly receiving the benefit or presence of the superior's actions. Logic of indirectness. Distancy. Directly stating what a superior does can sound too blunt or commanding. The passive form creates a layer of distance, making the statement softer and more reserved. Receiving action. Historically, the logic is that a person of high status performs an action, and the speaker or the situation receives this action. By framing the sentence this way, the speaker acknowledges the superior's agency while humbling themselves. Instead of saying the teacher reads, direct, saying the teacher is reading, honorific past subtly shifts the focus on the fact that the teacher's action is taking place in a way that affects the surroundings respectfully. Historical evolution. The form reru rareru originally expressed spontaneity, something happened naturally without force or potential ability. Over time, around the Heian period, this evolved into honorific usage. Spontaneity, the thought comes to me, or honorific, the superior acts, and I respectfully receive this action. Because the form suggests the action happens naturally, or is bestowed upon the situation, it became the standard way to show respect without sounding demanding. Sensei ga iku, the teacher goes. Name neutral plane. Honorific passive. Sensei ga ikareru, literally the teacher is gone by their own will. But functionally means the teacher goes respectfully. Yeah, I guess if you say if the teacher receives going, I guess there's an implication that is by their own will, I guess. While often called the honorific passive, linguists sometimes prefer to call it the respectful form because it doesn't function like a true passive where the subject suffers an action. It simply uses the passive structure to mark a subject as worthy of respect. So, これからプレゼントを買いに買いに行かれるそうですわ。So, Rika is receiving the buying of the present. In other words, buying the present of her own will. Okay, so from here, she is buying she's going to buy a present. これからプレゼントを買いに行かれるそうですわ。
だよね。これからプレゼントを買いに行かれるそうですわ。誕生日ですし。
誕生日ですし。So a birthday present.
これからプレゼントを買いに行かれるそうですわ。誕生日ですし。誰の？
誰の？Who?
そうですわ。誕生日ですし。誰の？好きな方のですわ。リカちゃんの好きな方も年上みたいです。さくらちゃん。誕生日ですし。誰の？好きな方の。
好きな方のですわ。In the direction of liking, I'm guessing that's supposed to mean someone she likes. 好きな方のですわ。It's for the person she likes. In the 好きな方のですわ does whole mean a person or direction? The whole refers to a choice, option, or side rather than a physical direction or specific person, meaning it acts as a normalizer that turns the adjective suki into the one that is liked, to the preferred option. Okay, so the whole refers to a choice. So the like choice, aka the person you like. See, if it meant a person, it would read as kata. But in the context of choosing between options, it's whole. Let's see what Tomoyo-chan said.
そうですわ。誕生日ですし。誰の？好きな方のですわ。
Oh, skina kata no desu wa. Okay, so she said kata. So being used more like for a person. So skina kata no desu wa.
ですわ。誕生日ですし。誰の？好きな方のですわ。リカちゃんの好きな方も年上みたいです。さくらのですわ。リカちゃん
Rika-chan no skina kata mo
の好きな方も年上みたい。
toshu mitai desu. I know that kanji on the left has to do with years, and the one on the right has to do with above. So I think she's saying she likes so the person Rika-chan likes is older than her, or in other words, she likes someone older than her, I think it's saying. Toshi Ue, older senior. Senior as in just being older, not senior as in like senior citizen. Toshiue. Rika-chan no tsuki na kata mo Toshiue mitai. It seems that the Rika-chan likes the person Rika-chan likes is older than her. Rika-chan no tsuki na kata mo Toshiue mitai. So this is literally appears older. So the person Rika-chan likes appears older. Okay. Or she likes someone that is older. Rika-chan likes someone who is older than her. So Rika-chan no tsuki na kata mo toshiue mitai desu.
好きな方のですわ。リカちゃんの好きな方も年上みたいです。さくらちゃんですし。誰の？好きな方のですわ。リカちゃんの好きな方も年上みたいです。さくらちゃんもファイトですわ。
Sakura-chan mo haito desu wa. Haito oh Faito, okay. Fighting spirit. Oh, Sakura-chan mo Faito desu wa. Let's see. I guess.
リカちゃんの好きな方も年上みたいです。さくらちゃんもファイトですわ。
See, good luck to you, Sakura-chan. So as for Sakura-chan as well, good luck. Or good luck, Sakura-chan. Yeah, keep at it, do your best, go for it, good luck. Okay. So Sakura-chan mo faito desu wa.
リカちゃんの好きな方も年上みたいです。さくらちゃんもファイトですわ。転校生のことケロちゃんにお聞きになりました？
Tenkosei no koto, Kiro-chan ni, o kiki ni narimashita. So let's see. So the thing about the transfer student, let's see, towards Kiro-chan. So hearing already become. So in other words, has Kiro-chan already heard about the transfer student? So Tenkosei no koto Kiro-chan ni okiki ni narimashita. Wait, did you ask Kiro-chan about the new transfer student? So not here, it's ask? Kiki. Hearing out. In this phrase, is Kiki let's see, is Kiki ask or here? Let's see, in the phrase, let's see, the adverb o kiki ni narimashita means ask. Okay, this is determined by the grammatical structure. The usage of ni following Kiro-chan indicates the target of an action. In Japanese, kiku is used to mean ask. It's typically structured as wo, question wo, person ni kiku. Conversely, if it meant here from, the source would typically be marked with kara or ni in passive causative sense, but the active polite form here implies it is an inquiry directed at Kyoto-chan. The phrase translates to, you asked Kyoto-chan about the transfer student. The polite prefix o in the honorific verb ni narimashita, past tense of naru, is the son keigo honorific, emphasizes respect towards the listener, but do not change the core meaning of asking a question or seeking information. Tenkosei. So, tenkosei no koto, Kira-chan ni o kiki ni narimashita.
さくらちゃんもファイトですわほえ転校生のことケロちゃんにお聞きになりました？電話してみたんだけど出ないの。転校生のことケロちゃんにお聞きになりました？
Let's see, un, uh, denwa shite, denwa, let's see, denwa shite, mitan dake, oh, mitanda kedo, denai no. Any questions so far? Okay, let's see. Explain in English. See, denwa shite mita. I tried calling. But this doesn't say mite, it says... Oh, this is the interrogative no. Okay, so mitan, okay. So denwa shite mita, yeah. Okay, so... So, no, let's see. I tried calling because Midu can be, not only can be C, but it can mean to try. And when they use to try, they always use just the hiragana and never use the kanji. But, and then denai from deru or nothing came out. Nope, I tried calling, but he didn't pick up. To move forward, to come to appear, to appear. Wow, that's a lot of definitions. To answer. Okay, so to answer. So in other words, nothing came out or didn't answer. So, denwa shite mitan da kedo denai no.
転校生のことケロちゃんにお聞きになりました？電話してみたんだけど出ないの。ケロちゃんって寝起きはいいけど出ないの。ケロちゃんって
Kero-chan te
寝起きはいいけど
Naoki, lying down, getting up, waking, getting up, living with, staying with. Suited verb, naoku, lying down and getting up. So, kero-chan te, naoki is naoki wa ii, kedo. I think this is supposed to be like a casual way of saying wa. So as for Kira-chan, living with him is good, but I think that's what it's trying to say. Okay, let's see. Kiro-chan is usually a morning person, but see, explain the grammar of let's see, sute, a casual quotative or topicalizing particle. In this context, it functions like wa or nitsuite, meaning as for Kiro-chan, regarding Kiro-chan, it's a colloquial contraction of toiu no wa or nitsuite. Let's see. Ne-oki wa ii kedo. So the predicate clause, ne-oki, a noun meaning upon waking up, or the state of being when one wakes up. Okay, the topic marker highlights. Let's see, highlighting ne-oki as a specific aspect of being discussed, and then e, good, fine. So waking up, getting up. But in this, it's just in its noun sense. So he's usually good at getting up, but what is the difference between toiu no wa and nitsuite? Primary difference lies in the grammatical function focus. Nitsuite means meaning about, concerning, regarding, essentially attached to. So yeah, it marks the content or subject of a matter of action, like speaking, thinking, writing, learning, usage. When a sentence involves an active engagement with a topic, Nihon ni tsuite hanasu, talk about Japan. The act of talking concerns Japan. Okay, so mondai ni tsuite kangaeru, think about the problem. Toiu no wa, meaning as for, speaking of, the thing called. It defines or topicalizes a specific term or concept to explain its meaning or definition. It sets up a definition or specific comment about the term itself. So, ai toiu no wa, muzukashi, as for love, it is difficult. Kira-chan toiu no wa, dare desu ka? Who is the person called Kiro-chan? Nitsuite when discussing facts, opinions, or details regarding a topic. Toiu no wa when defining a term or stating what something is, essentially. So Nitsuite is for talking about it, and Toiu no wa is for like stating it, basically. Okay. So, Kira-chan te nioki wa ii kedo, neoki. You notice that's the kanji from neru, to sleep. And Okiru, I believe it is, to get up. Okiru. Yes, to get up, to raise up, okay.
電話してみたんだけど出ないの。ケロちゃんって寝起きはいいけど一度。
Does she say te twice in that or a single time?
ケロちゃんって寝起きはいいけど。
Yeah, Kero-chan te. Okay, so you do have the double T from that small su.
でした？電話してみたんだけど出ないの。ケロちゃんって寝起きはいいけど一度寝ると決めた時間まで絶対起きないのよ。してみたんだけど出ないの。ケロちゃんって寝起きはいいけど一度寝ると。
See, let's see, Ichido Neruto. So, first time sleeping, okay, and then with that,
決めた時間まで
Kimeta. So decided time. So decided until time, okay.
絶対起きない。
Zettai okinai no yo. What, the first time he decided to sleep, I guess? Ichido one time, okay, and then Neru. Kimeta to decide to choose. Okay, transitive. Jikan. Decided time until Zettai, absolutely, definitely, unconditionally. Okinai, not getting up. Kiro-chan is usually an early riser, but once but once he decides to go to sleep, he absolutely won't get up until the time is the time he's set. Let's see. Explain the grammar of this. Kiddo, Ichido. Ichido Neru condition. What meaning once? Okay, to sleep. So to conditional particle indicating a natural consequence when an inevitable result translates to if or when X happens, then Y will always follow. Meaning once he sleeps. So Ichido can mean once in addition to one time. Ichido. Once, one time, on one occasion. So once sleeping. So with one sleeping. Let's see. Kimeta jikan, decided time. So until the kimeta jikan made. So until the decided time. Zettai, absolutely. Or okinai no yo, will not get up. So more literally, this is with one sleeping, or which translates to once they're once they're asleep, okay, then decided until decided time, absolutely not wake up. So once they're sleeping, they will not wake up until the time they decided to wake up. So ichido naru to kimete jikan made zettai okinai no yo. Or the full phrase would be Kero chante ne oki wa ii kedo. Okay. Kero chante ne oki wa ii kedo ichido naru to kimete jikan made zettai okinai no yo.
一度寝ると決めた時間まで絶対起きないのことケロちゃんにお聞きになりました？電話してみたんだけど出ないの。ケロちゃんって寝起きはいいけど一度寝ると決めた時間まで絶対起きないのよ。ケロちゃんらしいですわ。
Kero-chan rashi desu wa. That is so like Kero-chan. Kero-chan rashi desu wa.
決めた時間まで絶対起きないのよ。ケロちゃんらしいですわ。あやー。雷、にわか雨でしょうか。雷、にわか雨。
Kaminari, or lightning, if I remember correctly, then niwaka ame desho ka? Kaminari, lightning, thunder. Wait, it can be... Oh, it can mean both lightning and thunder? Okay. Let's see. Does Kaminari tend to mean lightning or thunder more? Refers to both lightning and thunder, as Japanese often treats them as a single phenomenon. However, it is used on its own. However, if used on its own, it tends to suggest lightning more than thunder, though the context determines the specific meaning. In general conversation, Kaminari covers both the visual flash and the accompanying sound. To distinguish them, the Japanese use Inazuma for lightning and Raimei for the sound of thunder. Etymology: the word derives from kami, god, and nari, a sound, roar, originally conceptualizing the phenomena as God's cry. Oh, that's where the nari part comes from. I figured out the kami from God, but I didn't realize the nari was roar. It's this kanji it came from. So kaminari, lightning or thunder, and then niwaka ame, niwaka rain shower. Niwaka sudden, abrupt, unexpected, immediately hasty, improvised. On the grammar of niwaka, okay, meaning sudden rain or a squall. Okay, I figured it meant sudden rain. Yeah, okay. This is a compound noun. Niwaka is an adjective or noun meaning sudden or unexpected. So sudden rain. Niwaka. Wait, adjectival noun, so it is a non-adjective. Okay, kiyoshi. Kaminari, niwaka ame desho ka? Is that saying, is it going to rain? That doesn't really make sense why you'd say that when it's kind of obvious it will. I see thunder. I wonder if it's a sudden shower. Let's see. If a character just saw lightning and dark rain clouds, why would they say this? Are they questioning if it will rain? Or are they using a question as a statement? Let's see. Seeing lightning and dark clouds implies that the rain is already happening or imminent. Asking is it a sudden rain is a rhetorical way of saying it looks like a sudden rain is coming. Grammar nuance. The particle deshoka softens the tone, making it polite or hesitant assertion rather than a direct inquiry. In this context, the character is identifying the weather phenomenon they are witnessing. Niwaka ame refers to a sudden or unexpected shower by pairing the exclamation of thunder with the phrase, the character is reacting to the dramatic change in weather, confirming their own observation that a sudden storm is present. So it's like a hesitant or soft assertion, essentially. That's it. Kaminari. Kaminari. Niwaka ame deshoka. Lightning. Is it going to rain? Even though you're basically saying it's going to rain, okay? Koko nara ame. Amararimo. Let's see. Kokonara amayadori mo. Amayadori. Taking shelter from rain. Amayadori. So, what is yadori? Lodging, abode, shelter, pseudo verb. Okay. Yadoru, to dwell in, to exist in, to form, okay, to stay at, to stop at, yadoru. So, yadori is shelter. Okay, so ame yadori is rain shelter. So kokonara ama yadori mo. So, if we're here, rain shelter. Oh, I think they're just saying the full print, saying like if we're here, we can use this as the rain shelter. So this would use skalu or to use essentially, but she just drops the verb because it doesn't need to be said. So koko nara ame yadori mo. We could take shelter here. Okay. Koko nara ama yadori mo. Aya? Was that Fute? Fute konayo? Let's see. Let's see, konai. Inside refrigerator. Let's see. Konai, this sort of Kansai dialect. Oh, that's unusual. Sakura's picking up using Kansai dialect. I thought it looked sort of Kansai dialect like sonai. This would be konai. So sona kona versus sonai konai. Food. So fute. Okay, this is supposed to be fute or raining. or fallen actually, but so this, let's see. Aya or wow or whoa, Aya. Okay, so she is saying it's not raining here. How does that mean that? Explain the grammar of this. Fute kunai. This is a complete clause. Futa meaning to fall. Typically rain, snow, or meteors. And then konai, the negative. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was strange of Sakura using Kansai Ben. This is not the konai from Kansai Ben. This is konai as in the negative form of kudu. So it's not coming. So fall coming. In other words, it's not falling here. Essentially, fall coming. So not fall coming. Fute konai, and they use coming to refer to that it's coming in their direction or where they are. That's right, because kudu conjugates to konai. Aya fute konai yo.
Aya, 降ってこないよ。Aya, 降ってこないよ。やだりも。Aya, 降ってこないよ。Aya, 降ってこないよ。
Shitsumon ga arimasu ka? Are there any questions? Let's see. Okay, if there's no questions, we're going to raid someone, so please stick around for that. We're gonna raid Teach to Learn, who's currently learning Japanese with Anki. We're gonna raid Dr. Disrespect, who's playing Apex Legends. And let's see. We're gonna raid Expat Brat, who's currently playing Star Citizens. Minasan, okiyotsukete. Mata ashita. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow.